Well, hey folks, I bought one of these master test kits here for my little fish pond. Ordered it on Amazon, the API. I'm going to go ahead and test everything. I just tested the ammonia. The second one here is the ammonia. Here's what it looks like. So I'd say that's 0 parts per million of ammonia. So the ammonia looks good. I'm definitely high on the pH. I'm 9.0 on the pH. I'll test that next. Let you see that. But the ammonia looks good. All right, like I say, I'm definitely too high on the pH because we want somewhere around a 7. That's considered neutral. And you can see the color there. That's definitely a 9.0. So I am going to order some pH down to try to get that pH a little lower. But I'm assuming the fish have been like that for a couple of years and they seem fine, but I still want to lower it. All right, let's text the nitrates next. Okay, folks, here's the nitrates. And I'm going to say, based on these colors, I'm probably going to put it about the second one right there. That looks about good to me. 0.25 parts per million. That's what I had last time I tested it. So those are the nitrates. Okay, folks, here's the phosphates. Now, where do we think that's at? That one's kind of hard to read exactly. I guess I'd probably put it, from what I can see, maybe that 0.50, 0.50 parts per million. That guys seem about right to you guys? Maybe that 1. Maybe that 1.0 parts per million there. So anyways, that's the results I got. Ideally, I guess you want to see, these up here low, but they don't look too bad to me. The ammonia is non-existent. That's good. And of course, I do need to lower the pH, so I am going to order some pH down. Now, I've never put anything in that fish pond, even when I had it in the smaller barrel for like the last, I guess I've had those things for around 3 years now. So most people would say there's 22 fish in there. That's way too many fish for 150 gallons. But you can see the ammonia is good. And we'll see how that new homemade filter I made works. Here's what I got last time when I wrote it down. Same thing, 9, 0, 0.25, and then I need to write that. This time I saw like a 1, maybe a 1.5. But yeah, there's a kit. Each little bottle tells you exactly how to test it, how many drops, and you can read the instructions. But I figured I might as well head and get one and test it so I can see, how the fish are doing. So that's that. And in case you haven't watched any of my other videos, this here is the little 150-gallon pond in question right here. You can see the fish in there. There's 22 Comet hybrids in there. I did not buy these guys. These arrived by the way of eggs on some water plants a few years ago, and we've just kept them. I originally had this half wine barrel right here. I just filled it with water and put a couple water plants in there, and before you know it, I had all these fish. And they've all survived for 3 years, 22 of them. And I did go ahead and put a couple of Chinese algae eaters in there too. That pump there is just for water flow. This one actually has a filter basket on the bottom to filter. And then I just recently made this 5-gallon filter right here out of lava rock and fiberfill. And this really seems to be clearing up the water nicely. All right, folks. Thanks for watching.